Justin, quite an important occasion. We haven't had a Minister of Tourism down here for a number of years. What is your take on this morning's
I think
proceeding?
the fact that Minister van Schalkwyk has come down here to Ramsgate is a huge plus for the South Coast. I think he probably hasn't been, as you say, for a long time, and this is one of our traditional destinations, and I think he's impressed with the fact that there's a can-do attitude down here on the South Coast, and by virtue of announcing the Blue Flag beaches here today, I think we should be exceedingly privileged.
Just as an aside, I have a sneaky suspicion the only time he's been here before is to come and make a political speech, but anyway, that's something else. Anyway, how do you see the program, the Blue Flag program going forward?
Look, I think the Blue Flag program is imperative to try and profile a destination, specifically ours that relies a lot on beach tourism, and the fact that we still have the largest number of Blue Flag beaches that are manned 365 days a year is a major plus. We here at Ramsgate, and they got a certificate this morning for 12 years of being involved in the Blue Flag program, and our understanding is that it is the beach that has the longest association with the Blue Flag thing in the Southern Hemisphere. So that's a major plus, and when we put our marketing information out, the consumers want to know what quality beaches they've got, and we seem to be certainly ahead in the whole of KwaZulu-Natal. And I think the people from the rest of South Africa should take note of this particular status and then start visiting here more often. Yeah.
The obvious question now is what's going to happen to those without the Blue Flag status? Where are we in regaining those?
Sure. Anton Botha, the Hibiscus Coast Municipality, he's a very dedicated guy, and I'm sure he's going to address that very quickly. The one is back on pilot as a pilot status, which is good, which means it can be reintroduced very, very quickly. Hiberdine lost out, but I'm sure he'll get his team together to see if we can put more applications, because we're certainly not wanting to lose our crown as the Blue Flag capital of South Africa for the 365-day managed beaches, but certainly in KwaZulu-Natal. Yeah.
What was encouraging in my interview with the minister, he promised everything in his power to help this part of the country, and it's well known he is a very good Minister of Tourism.
Yeah.
So things might just be looking up.
I think what he's saying is also ties into the provincial tourism plan that was launched a couple of weeks ago, where beach tourism is still going to be the provincial focus. And one of the major thrusts is what they call infrastructure development on the north and south coasts. So when a time comes to gear these things and finance certain types of programs, we'll be working very closely with the municipalities and our provincial counterparts, and hopefully up to national level to get that type of support. Because, as I said before, this is one of our traditional beach heartlands, and we've got to make sure that it gets the energy that it requires.
What market advantage do we still have here?
I think without any shadow of doubt, the quality of beaches for one. That is, and the landscapes here, the coastal landscapes differ to the north coast. There's good lovely coves, estuaries and things like that, but certainly the value for money. And I think South African consumers now are getting cost conscious, and we have been traditionally a value for money destination, and the vast majority of our population are not wealthy. So I think we certainly have that advantage. The north coast I think can get pricey, and certainly the Western Cape it can get pricey, yeah. So I think if we can sustain that balance, I think we will start recovering some of the domestic market, yeah.
Justin, thank you very much for your input. Thank you.
Thanks.